I knew I wanted to do my Gold Award, which is equivalent to the Eagle Scout Award, but I just didn't really have an idea of what I wanted to do for the project. I thought about, the windstorms that happened a couple years ago, and that was something that really concerned me because if I wasn't prepared, who else wouldn't be?
She actually came up with an idea that emergency preparedness is important for everyone, but not everyone can afford emergency disaster supplies if they're just trying to make the day-to-day ends meet. So she has created a program to build awareness in the community about the value of emergency disaster preparedness, and then worked to rally the community to build out kits for those families in need.
One of my colleagues sent me an email, "David, are you interested in getting a donation of disaster kits?" And I responded, and she connected me up with Natalie Marr, who's working on this fabulous project, her Gold Star project for the Girl Scouts.
I had three aspects of it. The first one was a Bridges lesson where the whole school was taught about emergency preparedness. The second was a booth during lunch that had information on emergency preparedness. And then the third was a collection of emergency preparedness supplies for low-income families in Seattle.
Disaster kits are essential to our personal preparedness, and the types of items that are in kits are water for 3 days, we have food for 3 days at a minimum, there are blankets, flashlights, radios, so people can stay connected about what's going on if there are power outages.
And so I knew by giving my donations to the Red Cross that, they'd go out to people who really need these supplies, who really need to become prepared for natural disasters in the future.
Vulnerable populations that we work with might not have either the resources or the ability to go out and purchase a kit.
One of the things with Natalie's project is it's preemptive. It's being prepared. So it's not going into an emergency at that point and making a difference in the case of an exact emergency. But it is responding to a community and saying, one of the things we can do in a heroic way is make sure that we are together and we are a community and we look out for each other and we help each other.
She is just one of those people who's a go-getter and got out in the community, made those donations happen. And not only is she making kits, but she's also bringing the preparedness message to her peers and to her school and community on Mercer Island.
I think it's just really important to get everyone prepared for a natural disaster so that way when the time comes, they're ready.